All right, welcome to the show. I'm officially back. Just to rehash some traumatic shit. It's not traumatic, but I'm addicted to technology. I spilled my damn like whole cup of tea on my laptop the other day, and I turned it off for like an hour. Where I'm trying to blow dry it because I'm like I said, I'm addicted to technology. I don't want to like wait 2 days, and it came back on. I was like, oh yeah, babe, I'm so back. But it was like flickering on and off because it had the sugar and the tea inside of it, and it eventually died, and I had to buy a new one. But I got my resolution back the way it needs to be. Like the two videos I uploaded before this are in like 480p. Yeah, I didn't even think about like changing my OBS settings. But anyways, we're back to normal. You can actually read the text on the screen now. But it turns out I was not wrong. I put up that video yesterday. The only video I uploaded. I was really fucking sad. And it just man, I just could not do anything. I felt I don't know. I just lied in bed, just like this. I don't know. It really affected me because I'd been on a really good streak. I hadn't had any plants die in a really long time. If I hear noise in the background, my dogs are going crazy. Like I don't know what he's doing. Anyways, he's like playing with a pillow. But yeah, I hadn't lost any plants, so I've been on a really good winning streak lately. Everything had been doing, thriving, doing great. I bought my plants inside, but there was, my green gauge plum tree. I paid quite a bit of money for. Was killed by train exhaust, and at least that was my theory. That was my working theory because it was covered in black train. It was black exhaust from the train, and it started like shriveling up and dying. And now I have confirmation that is what happened. I just googled train exhaust killed my plant, and Google AI provided me with some scientific information. Well, they stole it from websites that provide scientific information. I'm not giving AI any credit. AI can suck me. It's lazy bullshit. Train exhaust can kill plants due to heat, nitrogen oxides, carbon monoxide, which is that's bad. That's the waste gas that we breathe out. Breathe in H2O. And what am I saying? That's water. We breathe in oxygen, breathe out carbon monoxide. And other airborne pollutants that disrupt photosynthesis, cause leaf damage, and may burn plant tissues. But carbon monoxide is a waste gas. The high temperature from exhaust can be particularly damaging, preventing plants from thriving, even if other growing conditions are suitable. They were not only suitable, they were ideal. I take great care of my plants. You can see it. It's all there. How I hate this shit. It really makes me feel homicidal. I'm not gonna lie. It makes me feel fucking homicidal. Because you killed a living thing. How exhaust harms plants? Heat. Exhaust gases from engines, especially in enclosed or still environments, can reach temperatures that scorch and dehydrate plants. Nitrogen oxide, NOx. These are key toxic components of vehicle exhaust, causing growth inhibition, premature leaf aging, and reduced gas exchange. Like, what the fuck do you think is happening to us? We're human beings. You understand? We're organic matter, just like these plants. And I breathe that shit in every fucking day. Like you can see, I'm outside damn near every day in the summer. And am I gonna get lung cancer now? Like it's likely. It's fucking likely. Because if this black exhaust is destroying my plant's tissue, obviously it's destroying mine too. Man, I hate this country. And I'm allowed to say that. And First Amendment right. I live here. I never chose to live here. I hate this fucking country. Because you don't take science, you don't take anything seriously here regarding science and the environment. It's a damn joke. I will never forget this motherfucker, Donald Trump, for reducing all emission standards at the EPA because that motherfucker killed my goddamn plant. And I don't apologize for my language. Fuck you. Go watch something else. Carbon monoxide. While plants use CO as a signaling molecule at low levels, high concentrations can be toxic, which they were. Donald Trump is toxic. Pure fucking societal poison. Cancer needs to be ripped out. Not a threat. Water vapor. Exhaust contains a lot of water vapor, which can also contribute to the altered microclimate and harm. Like, if I read this to Trump supporters, you wouldn't even be able to understand the fucking words that are coming out of my mouth. I hate you, scum. I hate you, scum, so much. So low IQ and reckless and evil. That's why we're gonna beat you by any means necessary. What you can do, fascism's never won anywhere in the world. It always falls. What did Nazi Germany last? 12 years? That's fucking nothing in the grand scheme of things. Relocate the plant. If possible, move the plant to an area completely away from train exhaust, which I did. I brought all my plants in one day. I carried them all up the stairs. I put myself through the rigors, baby. I drove past my physical capabilities. I was out of breath. My chest would fucking burn from carrying all those heavy plants upstairs to my room. I kept pushing because it's love. It's called love. Love is stronger than hate. Create a physical barrier. Erect a temporary or permanent barrier and we have a fence, but the thing is, the train's higher than the fence. To deflect the exhaust fume, and man, I wonder what the other side of that fence looks like. It's probably pure black. I've never seen it. I'm gonna put a camera over it. Monitor conditions, ensure the soil isn't too wet or dry, and check for other issues like poor drainage. Is not that. My plants don't have poor drainage because they're all in fabric pots. They're porous. They have holes. Choose resistant plants for areas near exhaust. And I'm guessing that all my plants were resistant to it besides the green gage, which is just fragile for whatever reason. Just different genetic makeup, different DNA makeup. Not everybody's built the same. Consider plant diseases. If plant shows it's not, it's not diseases, but I suppose it could be if the exhaust can cause a disease, but it wasn't a natural plant disease. That thing was thriving until that exhaust. And then it started burning holes in my leaves, and then it died. What to watch for? Leaf discoloration, yellowing or browning. I got browning. That's what it was. It was necrosis. That means death. That's why it was brown. Stunted growth, overall reduced leaf development, which happened. Leaf drop, it did. They dried up, turned crispy, and fell off my plant. Scorched or burned appearance. There you go, guys. That's what happened to my plant. I wonder if there's any pictures of it on Google Images. They're similar to what I witnessed. Sorry, computer's kind of just chugging right now. I got a massive update installing. My computer's very loud right now. What the fuck? I know what that is. That's the boiler explosion in that one train that turned into spaghetti. Really, it makes my skin. I hate that picture. Anyways, wow, that exhaust is right by that tree. Man, it just looks toxic. It just looks noxious. Jesus Christ. Anyways, wow, what's this? Fire truck exhaust burned my shrub. Yes! Stuff like this. I'm not the only one. And look, that's just from a fire truck. It burned it. It burned a hole in it. I've never taken my plants back outside. I care too much. We planted some trees last year around our back patio. Look, the furnace exhaust got some exhaust. My theory was correct. I figured it's train exhaust. Because that's all the bad stuff. It's waste gases being come from the coal and shit the train's burning. And it was. I'm never growing my plants outside again. Decision's been made. There's a thing. Thank God there's an invention called grow lights. What I'm going to do, I'm going to turn my room into a legit indoor drum. I'm going to buy a bunch of grow lights and put my plants all around my room. And I'll just be surrounded by beautiful organic life. And it's going to be amazing. Everything happens for a reason. But if you watch this video, if you happen to watch to the very end, which I doubt anybody did, bring your plants in if they're by a train track or any kind of exhaust because they're going to die and you will be devastated.